Hi foodies, if you're familiar with Jamaican cuisine, you know that pig's tail is something that is often used in red pea soup or stew peas, right? But I'm trying a different dish today. I'm gonna be doing some barbecue pig's tail to see how I like it. I'm doing a small batch because I've never had this before, so I don't want to use up all my pig's tail, all right? So let's get into this. Now, when it comes to pig's tails, especially if it's salted, you need to soak it and you need to boil it to remove the excess salt. You want to leave a little for flavor, but you want to remove the excess salt. So after washing it with lemon and water, I boil it once. And then after that one time, I check it out, taste it to see if it's still too salty. If it's still too salty, then I boil it again. And you could use your pressure cooker as well. If you didn't get the salted pig's tail, then of course you don't need to boil it several times to remove the salt. You just need to cook it one time. Alright, so you can use a pressure cooker or you can boil it several times or for a long time. So after the first boil, it was still a little salty, so I'm boiling it for the last time now. So I'm going to be adding some flavor to the pot for this time. So we have the water, I'm putting in some scallion and thyme, and then we're going to add some garlic and beaten ginger. We'll also add some star anise, whole cloves, and allspice berries. You can use a lot more if you want to, but I'm only cooking a small amount of pig's tail today. So we're gonna let this cook for the last time to get it nice and tender, and then we'll drain it afterwards. So let that cook. And for the sauce, we're making simple sorrel barbecue sauce. So you can use your favorite barbecue sauce, add it to the pot, and then you're going to pour in either some of my sorrel glaze, I have the recipe here on my channel, or you can add some sorrel, whichever you prefer. So if you have some sorrel in the fridge, you can use that. If you want to make the sorrel glaze, you can make the sorrel glaze that's on my channel and add it to this. And you're just going to mix this over medium heat and let it simmer so it can get a little bit richer. Simmer for about 8 minutes and then you can turn off the heat. So whether you're using a pot or you're pressure cooking the pig's tail, once you check on it and it is tender, you're just gonna drain it. So just drain off all that liquid. All right. At this point, the pig's tails are completely cooked. What we're going to do now is put them in that sorrel barbecue sauce. We want the pig's tails though to absorb a lot of that flavor. So we need to put it in the sauce and let it simmer for about 25 minutes. If you simply coat it with the sauce, then it won't really stick to it. All right, so you got to let it simmer in the sauce for a while. While cooking this, guys, I switched my pot to something else because I wanted the pig's tail to, really be immersed in the sauce. So that's what I did. I just switched it to this pot and continued to cook it. So as you can see, it is beautiful, guys. Look at that sauce. And then all you have to do is serve it up as it is, because this is perfectly fine as it is. Or you can put it in a baking dish or on a baking tray if you're doing a lot, and then put it in the oven under the broiler and then turn on the broiler for about a few minutes just to allow the sauce to stick to the pig's tail some more and really caramelize. So you have the option of eating this just the way it is right now, or put it in the oven, and then turn on the broiler. And that's it. Delicious, guys. I've heard of this so much, and then this was my first time trying it because, I love stew peas. Everybody in my house loves stew peas. So, of course, I didn't want to make a big batch. So I just tried a small amount. And you know what? It is so delicious. Really tasty. So give it a try, guys, just once. If it's even one time, you can give it a try and just see how you'd like it. I had it with some turmeric, lemon, rice, and some veggies. Really light side dishes because this is a lot of flavor, right? So give it a try and come back and let me know what you think. All right, and let me know in the comment section if you've had any barbecue pig's tail before and what you think about it. All right, I'll see you next time.